All right, guys. So Nico got fired. The man who destroyed basketball in Dallas and who knows how much of the surrounding area is gone, or he's about to be, according to Shams. I guess even with as out of touch as the Mavs owners, or is it one owner, Patrick Dumont, seemed to make himself, eventually he realized, well, people kind of hate this guy, so I probably got to get him out of here. And also, if we're going to attempt to move on from what this whole thing is right now, it probably shouldn't be with this guy making the decisions. And so here we are. This can be step one, or perhaps step zero, really, of who knows how many steps and who knows how many years for this fan base to be able to be fully locked in on this team again. Yes, they have Cooper. He just had a great game against the Bucks. We all love Cooper. He's going to be the centerpiece of one day Dallas fans having happiness again. But it's got to be more than just him, and I guess now we can dive into all that. So, we all get it. They suck. Lack of shot creation, perimeter stuff. Clay can't make a shot. For what it's worth, Brandon Williams played like 30-something minutes in the last one. D'Lo also played like 16, so okay, they had, point guard minutes there. That's nice, whatever. The big question now is, do they trade Anthony Davis? And possibly Kyrie as well, but it feels like AD is the one getting talked about more. And they both have health stuff, so it gets weird. It's because they also only control their draft pick this year. And then after this year, it just becomes a mess because, well, they were contenders with Luka, and then they traded him. And so suddenly it's, wait a minute, our draft pick situation doesn't really align with the new version of ourselves. And yeah, we know Nico, for some reason, thought that made them better. Or according to, I don't know how many percentage of basketball fans there are, it was an inside job with Adam Silver, and we'll give you Cooper flag and all that stuff. And something about Las Vegas casinos. So anyway, trading Anthony Davis, trying to get picks, that whole thing. Now, Mark Stein just tweeted that AD and Rich Paul have an ongoing dialogue with Patrick Dumont. Do with that whatever you will. Yeah, if I'm Rich Paul, I'm going to want Anthony Davis in a better situation than this one. But also, AD has played 70 games once in the last however many seasons. And yeah, he was great for the Lakers whenever he could get out there. But again, he was just missing a lot of games, and now he's missed games this season. He's some amount of weight heavier. I don't know exactly how much. And he's also just making a lot of money for this season and then 2 years after that. And I assume he's going to accept his player option for $63 million in a few years when he's like in his mid-30s. I don't want to dunk on AD too much. He's a great player. And he's still better than a lot of teams' starting centers. But, you look at like the Pistons right now, they're not trading for Anthony Davis. Jalen Duren's going crazy. The whole team looks great. I've seen people be like, could the Bulls get in on Anthony Davis? I just don't think the Bulls are really there yet. They've lost 3 in a row now. Wemby went crazy in the fourth quarter against them, but I don't know, man. One team that needs a big guy and is on a bit of a one-year thing, it's my Celtics, obviously. I think I had a voice crack there, 32 years old. And, of course, a healthy Anthony Davis would be unbelievable with JT and JB, but you just can't promise me that. And number 2, here's the other thing. If they actually do trade Anthony Davis, whatever they're going to get back, it's not going to be just like everything from a team. It's going to be good stuff nonetheless. He's still a great player, right? But then people are going to be like, so you traded Luka and this is what you actually got, and Max Christie's here. It's just going to be a disaster, but it's already a disaster. Do you want to try to get him to the, I'm not going to say sinking ship, but the leaking ship of the Memphis Grizzlies right now? I don't know about that one. You look at some like good teams like the Wolves or the Cavs. Yeah, a healthy AD is better than Jared Allen or Gobert, but if it's not impossible to get him to those places, especially given those teams' draft pick situations, it's about as close to impossible as you can get. But again, when you don't control most of your own future picks, whether it's an OKC swap or like you only get if it's top 2 or it goes to the Hornets, I'll say this. They're already pretty bad right now. So as far as this season goes, they might be able to just do nothing and effectively still give themselves a very high chance of, one of the top picks in the draft. Go for Peterson. Like if you could have Peterson and Cooper, or that would be the dream. Like, yeah, that's definitely one way for Dallas fans to eventually be able to move on from this deal. They'll probably never be able to move on, but at least the new team could be good. So I don't know. Maybe they could get enough assets to have this resemble a rebuild, but again, it's going to be tough because they just don't control their own picks like that for a while after this season. And so sometimes that would make you say, well, why don't we try to be good in the years we don't control our pick? Well, they're really bad right now, so I know Kyrie's hurt. I think PJ Washington could definitely be a good asset around the league. Gafford, same thing. Like, if you want to tear this thing down to its roots, it might just be Cooper, Lively. I have no idea if you could get anything for Clay, given how he's shooting. But yeah, that's it, man. This is the first step towards who knows how many steps for Dallas fans to have faith restored in this team.